Hello everyone, in this video I will show you how to set up an iOS subscription system using RevenueCat and connect it to a paywall inside your app. We will start by creating the subscriptions in App Store Connect. After that, we will configure the products inside the RevenueCat dashboard. The first step is setting up your subscriptions in App Store Connect. Open App Store Connect and sign in with your Apple developer account. After logging in, select your app from the list of apps. Once you are inside the app dashboard, scroll down to the section for subscriptions. Before creating individual subscriptions, you need to create a subscription group. A subscription group allows you to organize related subscription plans, such as monthly, yearly, or weekly plans, under one group. Click the option to create a new subscription group. Give the group a name that clearly describes the subscription access users will receive. For example, you might call it Premium Access. After naming the subscription group, you will see additional settings, including the grace period. The grace period allows users to keep their subscription benefits temporarily if a payment issue occurs. In this example, you can set the grace period to 28 days. This means the user will still have access to premium features for up to 28 days if their payment fails. Once the subscription group is created, open the group and begin creating individual subscription products. Click the plus button to add a new subscription. For the reference name, you can use something like Premium Monthly or Premium Annual. The reference name is used for internal organization and will not be shown directly to users. Next, you will need to create a product identifier. This identifier is important because your app will use it to recognize the subscription product. A common format is something simple and clear, like Premium Monthly or Premium Annual. Make sure the identifier is unique for each subscription. After entering the product identifier, move to the localization section. Localization allows you to define the name and description that users will see in the App Store purchase interface. Select the language you want to support and enter a display name such as Premium Access, followed by your app name. This helps users understand what they are purchasing. Once the subscription is created, open the product to configure the remaining details. First, confirm that the subscription is available in all the countries you want to support. You can enable availability for all regions if your app is distributed globally. Next, configure the pricing for the subscription. Click the option to add a price and select the price tier you want. For example, you might set the annual plan to $70 per year. Apple will automatically convert the price for different regions based on the selected price tier. You can also add a free trial to encourage users to try your premium features. A common setup is a 1-week free trial. This allows the user to test the premium features before they are charged. Configure the free trial option and save the settings. In the localization section, you can also provide a short description explaining what the premium subscription includes. For example, you might describe it as full access to premium features or unlimited usage inside the app. Before submitting your app for review, make sure you provide review notes explaining how Apple reviewers can find and test the subscription inside your app. Apple also requires a screenshot showing where the subscription is located in the app interface. After completing this process, repeat the same steps for other subscription plans if you want multiple options, such as monthly and yearly plans. Once your subscriptions are created in App Store Connect, the next step is to connect them to RevenueCat. Open the RevenueCat dashboard and select your project. On the left side of the dashboard, find the section called Product Catalog. Inside this section, you will see an option called Products. Click the button to create a new product and select your app. RevenueCat allows you to automatically import subscription products that you already created in App Store Connect. Use the Import Products option to sync your App Store subscriptions with RevenueCat. If your subscriptions were created correctly in App Store Connect, RevenueCat will detect them and allow you to import them. Once the import process finishes, you will see the products listed inside the RevenueCat dashboard. The next step is creating an entitlement. An entitlement represents the access or benefit a user receives after purchasing a subscription. In other words, it is the feature unlock inside your app. Go to the entitlement section and create a new entitlement. Give the entitlement a clear identifier. For example, you might name it Premium. Add a short description explaining that this entitlement grants full access to premium features. After creating the entitlement, open it and attach the subscription products that should grant this access. For example, both the monthly and annual subscriptions can unlock the premium entitlement. This means that when a user purchases either plan, they will receive premium access inside the app. Now that the entitlement is configured, go to the Offerings section. Offerings allow you to group subscription packages that will appear in your paywall. RevenueCat typically creates a default offering automatically. Open the default offering and make sure the packages are configured correctly. Packages represent the subscription options shown to users. For example, you might have a monthly package and an annual package. Sometimes, RevenueCat automatically names these packages using labels like RC Monthly or RC Annual. Make sure each package is connected to the correct subscription product from your App Store Connect configuration. Once the packages are connected, the next step is designing the paywall interface. RevenueCat provides a built-in paywall editor that makes it easy to design a purchase screen without building everything manually in code. Go to the Paywall section and open the editor. Inside the editor, you will see a visual layout builder. You can add different components to design the paywall screen. A typical paywall layout includes the app icon at the top, followed by a title explaining the premium offer. Under the title, you can add a short headline describing the value of the subscription. Some developers also include social proof, such as the number of satisfied users. Below that, you can add a list of features included with the premium subscription. This helps users understand what benefits they will receive if they subscribe. You can also add ratings or testimonials to increase trust. These elements help encourage users to subscribe because they see positive feedback from other users. In the package section of the Paywall editor, you will connect the subscription packages you created earlier. For example, the first option might unlock annual access while the second option unlocks monthly access. If you want to change the plan displayed in the paywall, you can simply select a different package from the drop-down menu. This makes it easy to switch between weekly, monthly, or yearly plans. Once you are satisfied with the design, save the paywall draft and then publish the changes. Publishing the changes makes the paywall available to your app. Now that the backend configuration is complete, the next step is to integrate RevenueCat into your iOS project. Open your project in Xcode. From the top menu, select File and then choose Add Package Dependencies. In the search field, enter the RevenueCat Purchases package, select the Purchases iOS package and add it to your project. This package includes the core RevenueCat SDK as well as the UI components used to display the paywall. After installing the package, make sure your project can import both RevenueCat and RevenueCat UI. The RevenueCat module handles subscription logic while the UI module provides the paywall interface. Next, open your app delegate file. At the top of the file, import the RevenueCat module. Inside the application launch method, configure the purchases system using your RevenueCat API key. You can find the API key in the RevenueCat dashboard under the project settings. Copy the key and paste it into your configuration code. This connects your app to the RevenueCat backend. You can also set up a purchases delegate. The delegate allows your app to listen for purchase updates and respond when a user successfully subscribes. For example, when a purchase is completed, your app can check whether the user has the premium entitlement. If the entitlement is active, your app can unlock premium features for that user. Some developers use this step to grant additional benefits, such as tokens or credits inside the app. The key idea is that your app checks the entitlement status and then enables premium functionality accordingly. The next step is displaying the paywall inside your app. To do this, import the RevenueCat UI module. Create a new paywall view object. This view automatically loads the paywall configuration you created in the RevenueCat dashboard. Since this is a SwiftUI component, it can be presented directly inside SwiftUI apps. If your app uses UIKit, you can still present the paywall by wrapping the SwiftUI view inside a hosting controller. This allows UIKit apps to display the same paywall interface. When the paywall appears, users will see the subscription options and the Continue button to start the purchase process. Before releasing your app, it is important to test the purchase flow locally. Apple provides a feature called StoreKit configuration files that allow you to simulate in-app purchases without uploading your app to the App Store. In Xcode, create a new file and choose the StoreKit configuration template. Name the file something like Product StoreKit. Inside the configuration file, add a subscription group that matches the group you created in App Store Connect. Then add the same subscription products such as Premium Monthly and Premium Annual. After creating the configuration file, open the scheme settings for your app in Xcode. Under the Options section, enable the StoreKit configuration file and select the file you created. This tells Xcode to use the local purchase simulation during development. Now you can run the app on your simulator or device. When the app launches, go through the onboarding flow if your app has one. Eventually, you will reach the screen where the paywall appears. When a user selects a subscription plan, the system will show the purchase confirmation screen. If a free trial is configured, the interface will display information about when the trial starts and when the billing period begins. After confirming the purchase, the simulated payment will complete and the system will trigger the purchase success event. At this moment, your app will detect that the premium entitlement is active. Once the entitlement is active, the user will gain access to premium features. This confirms that the RevenueCat integration and subscription setup are working correctly. By following these steps, you can build a complete subscription system for your iOS app. The process includes creating products in App Store Connect, importing them into RevenueCat, designing a paywall, integrating the SDK, and testing the purchase flow. If everything is configured correctly, your app will be ready to offer subscriptions to users and unlock premium features when a purchase is successful. Thanks for watching.